Dear ones, as has been true throughout this transition, you are in the midst of a process. The difference is that you are beginning to realize that 3D fears and anger are a never-ending system. And that 3D is increasingly boring. Instead of anger or fear, you feel more ho-hum because it never changes. There is a new calamity daily that is supposed to make you shake in fear until the next fearful act or statement arrives. Even though you are still willing to review or comment on the latest fear factor, deep within you, that fear factor is much less bothersome or fearful than it was a few days ago. You note the childishness without any recourse for a mature interaction. And those people willing to follow that childish behavior are no longer that interesting to you. You are evolving rapidly. Of course, you believe that you are merely tired of the drama, rather than the reality of pulling away from the 3D fear into a new love-focused life. Many of you are probably wondering how that love focus will affect interactions with those who remain adamant about remaining in 3D. You will find yourself interacting less and less with those who wish to stay in 3D, not because you believe they are terrible people, but because they will not be that interesting. Similar to how a high school student would react to playing with an infant. Even though they might find it delightful to see infants smile or conquer an activity, a high school student would not choose to spend all their time with that infant. That high school student would need more stimulating contacts to encourage their personal development. So it is for you now. You might humor a 3D person, but you would not feel comfortable spending most of your time and energy with them. They have nothing to teach you other than what you have experienced on Earth for eons. You are ready for your new life. There's no excitement in what was. Your energy is now devoted to what will or can be. So it is that you find yourself at a crossroads. For some of you are surrounded by what was, which you find exhausting, just as it is true for babysitting an infant who cries constantly. You empathize with the infant, but you are not comfortable being with them because their crying is exhausting. If you discover that you are feeling unnecessarily tired, look around to identify who or what is trying to corral you into 3D thoughts or activities. Or, if you are alone and find yourself exhausted, please remember that you are also shifting everything within yourself, in addition to being surrounded by media that demands you experience 3D actions and thoughts. You are rapidly moving into your new world. A world that does not condone or encourage interactions with those who wish to remain of 3D. As a result, you often feel tired and confused. Not because you are in the wrong place at the wrong time, but because you are evolving rapidly, just as we of the universes indicated in our last message. The first week of your 3-week rapid shift has come to a close, marked by expected confusion as you transition swiftly from 3-dimensional memories and interactions to the new you. The following 2 weeks will allow you to gain more inner clarity and likely include fewer interactions with those of the 3D realm. Not because you do not like or believe those of 3D, but because you find them boring. They have nothing to teach you because they are not interested in the same thoughts and activities as you. You are flying into your new you. And as you do, those who do not wish to transition will become less and less interesting. Allow that to be, knowing that you will not do harm to those who are not interested in transitioning, you will merely find them boring. And so it is. Amen.